We're here in Glenna's pumpkin patch out here in Jackson Township, and Glenna has this most remarkable interest in growing giant pumpkins, and I had the privilege of getting to see some of her handiwork, and I was just fascinated how Glenna was able to grow these amazing giants. So Glenna, maybe just tell us a little bit about how the process starts when you do growing the pumpkins.
Okay, well, I'm Glenna Ray. I've been growing giant pumpkins for about 12 years now, and I'm very happy to show you all the fruits of the garden. So we start here is where the first seed was planted, and my seeds are very small. I start the seeds indoors in the middle of April, and they get planted in the garden at the beginning of May.
Glenna, if you could tell me a little bit about how you get the seeds that you plant here in the patch.
Yes, there's two ways. I can plant seeds out of my own pumpkins, or I can get seeds from friends. In the fall, if I have a really nice pumpkin, we open the pumpkin up and harvest the seeds out. Then the seeds need to be dried. And once they're dried, then I put them in containers, in glass jars, to save for future, for myself or for other pumpkin growing friends. Now, pumpkin growing friends are from all over the country and the world. We have a pumpkin website for us crazy pumpkin growers, and we have diaries on there that we can put pictures on, and other growers will see your pumpkins, and if they think they might like to grow a seed out of your pumpkin, they will email you and ask you for seeds, or I will email them and ask them for seeds, and we share seeds that way. We actually have pedigree sheets on all the pumpkin seeds, so you can see your seed, the mother, the father, the grandparents from that pumpkin, and you can also look up and see what those seeds have produced. And this is where the plant was planted. So if you look from this board, and I don't know if you can see up to here, this width is the size of one plant, and it goes all the way back to where you can see. So all of that grew out of this one little seed. Now, it's a lot of fun, and it's also a lot of work. I have a friend who kind of knows all the things I do for growing these giant pumpkins, and she decided that she wanted to grow one too. And so I gave her one of these seeds, which is out of a pumpkin that I grew in 2013, and I also planted one of these seeds that you'll see later in the pumpkin patch. She said, well, I'm not going to do all the things you do. I'm just going to plant it, and I'll water it now and then. And wouldn't it be something if I got a pumpkin bigger than yours? Well, that didn't happen.
You know, Glenna, from that small little seed that you just showed us, that you were able to help for your hard work to produce this marvelous pumpkin.
Like to see it?
Yeah. Wow. That is awesome. From one small seed to this giant pumpkin. Glenna has shown us that it takes hard work combined with preparation to help make this garden grow these amazing pumpkins. I believe that when we combine faithfulness to our Lord with a sense of using the creative gifts that God provides for us, and then a sense of trusting in the Spirit, then we can make our own corner of God's garden grow in our lives. Here at Church of the Lakes, we are committed to that mission to help us to know Christ and to make Christ known through our service to a world that needs Jesus Christ. That would include partnering with Habitat for Humanity to help provide simple, affordable housing for families that commit to the program of home ownership. I invite all of you to combine faithfulness to the Lord with generous stewardship of our gifts, and then a willingness to passionately serve the wider world to make an awesome difference in the kingdom. We read in Ephesians 3, God can do anything you know, far more than you could ever imagine or guess or request in your wildest dreams. He does it not by pushing us around, but by working within us, His Spirit deeply and gently within us.